Hello Internet friends, my name is Rich. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Toy Aisle Alliance YouTube channel. Want to do a quick Darth haul video because I made a toy run across the border to the United States of A, and I managed to find the Walgreens exclusive, what's called a Dark Knight Returns Flash, but it's really a Dark Knight Strikes Back, the sequel to the Dark Knight Returns Flash. Kind of a neat figure. As you can see, it's obviously just a DC Universe Classics Flash repaint. However, it does have some new kicks, so that is at least good that they gave him some new parts. Interestingly enough, or not really interestingly enough, cheaply enough, he has, again, just the regular Flash head. Most of the figures Mattel has made based on the Dark Knight Returns have had the more stylized Frank Miller head. Not a head that looks like Frank Miller, but that looks like his artwork. Again, I understand they went the cheap route and just repainted the whole figure. However, the real draw of this guy, because as much as I'm a huge fan of The Dark Knight Returns, it's probably my favorite all-time Batman story, I'm less of a fan of the sequels to The Dark Knight Returns. However, he's still sort of in this universe, so I still wanted to get him. However, the real draw of this pack are the accessories. So first off, he has a little Dark Knight Strikes Back Atom, which appears to be just a repaint of an earlier little mini Atom figure that I think came with the DC Universe Classics Atom. Although the head is a little different, so I think maybe the mold's getting old or something, but he still has that same belt that this guy has, so pretty sure it's just a repaint, but a nice little throw-in. I'm not going to complain about that. But the real draw, pardon my muscular arm, it comes with a old man Bruce Wayne head, which is beyond awesome. Some people said it's specifically for the DC Multiverse Dark Knight Returns Armored Batman. However, I find it fits on, and I like that figure so much I don't want to alter it. However, I had this sort of spare Dark Knight Returns buck, so I just popped the head on that, and it fits fine and looks great. Really, really happy with that accessory. Now, I will note, it is an all-new sculpt, but it doesn't look like the stylized Frank Miller artwork. It kind of looks like a more, not generic, but more conventional comic art style of an old man Bruce head. It really reminds me of the, almost like a realistic version of the Batman Beyond Bruce Wayne. And what would be kind of cool, although I don't think it'll work, is if you were to pop this head onto a Batman Beyond body to sort of show when Bruce Wayne was wearing this costume. However, this is the Masters of the Universe Classics buck is what they use for a lot of the Dark Knight Returns Batman. So the head probably is going to look too big, but it might be something you can try easily. So really happy to have found this set. Yes, I may have spent $20 American, mainly for a head. But it's not a bad figure. Again, the Flash, he has all of the outdated Mattel articulation, unfortunately, which means no ankle pivot. And ankle pivot would go a long way into posing this guy in a lot cooler ways. And again, the costume, this is no fault of the figure, is not a terribly flattering look, but it is accurate to the to the design. So again, I wish it had a more stylized Frank Miller head and better articulation, but still, I like sort of adding to that Frank Miller Batman universe. And again, the real draw is to get that Dark Knight Returns or Old Man Bruce head. Really, really dig that. So again, just for this alone, I do recommend it. So there you go, guys. Again, in case I forgot to mention, this is a Walgreens exclusive. Canada usually gets Walgreens exclusives at EB Games, which is essentially GameStop, if you don't know what EB Games is. However, I don't know if we're going to see this guy. So when I did see him in the States at a Walgreens, if I said Walmart, I apologize. It's a Walgreens exclusive. I decided to grab him. And just before I go, here the closer look at the box. It's the standard Multiverse box. And again, it does specifically say this is a Dark Knight Returns Flash action figure. And on the back, what's interesting is it shows several figures from sort of the Miller universe that have come out or are soon to come out. So there you go, guys. Just a quick look at the Walgreens exclusive Dark Knight Returns, although really it's Dark Knight Strikes Back Flash figure. Or should I say, the exclusive Bruce Wayne head that comes with Flash accessory. Okay, guys, until next time, I will see ya.